Peace and love, you guys. It's me, Nefer, Peacock, Nubia, coming at you to wish you a happy new year as we go into this Aries new moon of 2013. Now, Aries being the first sign of the zodiac and it being the first new moon of the year in ancient times and according to the oldest calendars, this new moon, which is the first new moon of the new year, will actually be the new year, which most people will be celebrating on December 31st. It's best to celebrate that now because this is the actual New Year's according to what's going on in the cosmos and in nature. This is the actual beginning of spring. Which is going to be April 10th, Wednesday, April 10th, which is a new moon, again, like I said, in Aries. As we go into the new moon in Aries, today's April 8th, Monday, April 8th, it's a good time to start thinking about what you want to release because the new moon is always about planting your seeds. Okay, of course, the full moon bringing those about, but the new moon is about planting those seeds. Excuse me, guys, if you hear me sniffing. I'm just now getting over something. My body's detoxing, I guess, for this spring. But right now, when I say think about the things you want to release, it's like tilling the field. You must till the field, pull out the weeds in order to plant those seeds. So, what are you wanting to plant right now? With this new moon in Aries, Aries is all about action, not just talking about it, but doing it, moving ahead. And this Aries new moon is all about self, going within. I wrote some notes here, so if you see me glancing at my notes, just pardon me. This moon is asking us, what do we need to do to create security within? Okay, what do you need to do? Are you getting enough rest? Are you getting enough meditation? Are you getting enough exercise? Are you listening to enough self-help audiobooks? Are you reading enough books? Are you writing in your journal? Are you eating healthy? What are you doing? This is what is needed to create security within. This moon highlights us setting goals for ourselves. And the Aries, with it being passion and action, whatever goals that we set for ourselves at this time will be supported by the universe in this new moon and this new time of year. We have a few eclipses coming up back to back in April and May, which there's three back to back, and there's five all year. And that's a significant time, but I'll get into that a little bit later. I want to talk and stay focused on this new moon because it's a perfect time for self-discovery, being true to self, getting rid of your fear that's based out of the ego, and really having the courage to move forward in what you want to manifest. Okay, Mars is in Aries, which of course is the sign of Aries. You also have Venus, the sun, and the moon all in Aries, which intensifies this Aries for us. Okay. So I talked about tilling the soil. The main focus is just being authentic and honest with yourself, okay? It's being centered in self, but not self-centered. Okay, that's what this is about. So you might want to say affirmations like I easily find myself saying the right things at the right time and that reflect my true self. Okay? April 6th, Mercury just came out of retrograde, which we're out of all the confusion and chaos. So now is the time to sign those contracts, set those goals. It'll feel like a new start, a fresh new year. So this is a time to make plans, make a game plan on what you're going to do. So, like I said, the universe is going to give you the firepower to manifest what you want. And Aries is all about going for what you want. This is a time to maybe set new lifestyle changes. So on Wednesday, April 10th, as you go into the moon, you're saying, okay, from here on out, I will no longer eat fried foods. I don't know. From here on out, I'm going to create a new journal that I write in every day. Maybe I'm going to create a new workout regime. Maybe I'm going to start a new activity. Maybe you're going to try yoga that you always wanted to do. But write it down. Maybe you'll initiate a day for you to have a me day, or you may do your facials or your pedicures, or you may work out a few extra hours in the gym, or you may just meditate a couple of hours longer. And you also may set a day for maybe you and your best friend. or you and your significant other, or you and your life coach, or you and your mentor or your spirit head, okay? It's a good time to write these things down, because all these things create security within ourselves, and these are the things that's going to help us make this year a better year from last year. Maybe there's a book that you want to read, so on this new moon it's a good time to maybe write down and say, okay, every day at Wednesday night at 7 o'clock I take the time to read a chapter or two out of this book. Okay, or maybe say every day at 7 o'clock I'm going to read a chapter out of this book. Initiating a new day, creating a new schedule. Maybe it's even putting away money, starting an account where you just put away $1 a day, $5 a day, whatever coins you have, throw it in a piggy bank. This is about not just setting our goals, but taking action. Even the smallest of actions add up, because it's not what we do every now and again, it's what we do on a consistent basis. So now this is about having courage and banishing the fear, which is the false evidence appearing real. Okay, fear is just going to come along and say, which is your ego, that's going to come along and say, who are you to think that you can maybe make that bold move and move to this city or this state? Or who do you think that you are to start this new business or start this new venture, or and just make small steps. But this is all about taking risks and being bold. This is a new year, new time for old stuff, leave our BS in the past, okay? So have your faith, your trust, and your courage up, because it's time for a bold new you. You are a very powerful creator, that you must own and accept that power. You must, and accept that responsibility of your own life, because it's up to you what you have going on in your life, whether it's good or bad, and whether you're creating or not. Anybody can be wealthy. It doesn't take there's talented people that are wealthy. There's people that are not talented that are wealthy. There are old people that are wealthy. There are sick people that are wealthy. There are all different types of people. There is no specific person or magical thing that they have going on in their life that makes them wealthy. It's just that certain drive and that focus to manifest that. Like I said in my other video, it's powerful. It's a great idea to create a vision board, okay? So that you actually map out right in front of you what you want. This is a perfect time to do that. If you haven't done your vision boards, you're not quite sure what a vision board is or what quite to put on it, look at my video that's called I Promise to Give You Everything You Want and Need. And I show you my vision board and how to manifest what you want in your life using a vision board. I've done it. It's miraculous. It works. I keep moving into beautiful places around the world, having great experiences, meeting wonderful people, creating great businesses, creating unique relationships, all because I put it on my vision board. Okay, this is what I want. This is what's going to happen, and it magically appears. So maybe this new year is calling for you to change your mindset, and to whenever your ego appears and comes up as that fear, because the ego arises out of fear because it's not used to this kind of thinking. That's spirit. Spirit is like having the faith and knowingness that you can have whatever you want, okay, and whatever you need to make your life better. So moving past that, like I said, with this Aries fiery passion and drive, and get up and go, to write out and say, this is what I want. I'm done with this. I'm not having that no more, because I'm sick of being sick and tired, or I'm sick of being broke, or I'm sick of being fat, or I'm sick of being lazy, or I'm sick of my living situation, or my work situation. Whatever it is, use that passion, that fiery energy, to not have you to go within and to really think what it takes to create that for yourself. And we'll get into that too, okay? But like I said, Pluto's going to go in retrograde on the 12th, which that's going to have us going to focus on our internal detoxing, which is beautiful timing for that, because it's a new moon, and Pluto will be in retrograde all the way till September. But that's going to have us going in, ridding ourselves of our fears, our addictions, any outdated attitudes and behaviors. So this is what I basically want to sum it up and say. With this new year, it's time to not make any more excuses of why you are not where you feel like you're supposed to be. Why you're not in the relationship that you're supposed to have. What is it? Are you lacking self-confidence? If you are lacking self-confidence, why are you lacking self-confidence? Okay. If it's because maybe you feel like you're not as healthy or beautiful, you know, start eating healthy. Start even walking once a day. Um, Start reading self-help books. Why are you not materializing and manifesting the money that you're supposed to have? Start thinking about maybe looking into ways to create multiple streams of income that can help fund your passion, your goal, your dream business. It may not be ideal, but it'll get you there. There's a lot of different cultures that come to America and make the most out of the opportunities because they're not too big or above doing certain things. There's many different roads to success, but you have to be willing to put in the hard work, doing whatever it takes, because with that hard work, that vision board, and just really staying focused, you will manifest what you want to have. On this new moon, take a bath, take a shower. Matter of fact, the new moon starts 5:36 Eastern Time, Wednesday. Okay, so anytime after this. Um, Take a shower, release all the negativity. Say to yourself, I now release anything that's negative, anything holding me back, any fears, any addictions, any toxic relationships. I release them because now is the pivotal time for the new me. Because I never want to look back and say, why didn't I do that then? There's no time like the present. This is a perfect time. You have all the elements, all the resources, all the energy in the cosmos to help manifest this. Keep it here and keep it here. Okay, and get a journal. Maybe another new thing, good thing to do is also start a journal. Start writing out your thoughts and committing yourself. In the first day of that journal, say every day when I wake up, I'm going to write in this journal. Every night, you have to start setting yourself right in a new lifestyle and changing the old habits. Because if you sometimes, for most people, if they don't set a specific time when they do something, they're less likely to do it. But you know it. Every day you have to walk at 7 o'clock. Every day you have to read a chapter at 8 o'clock because you want your life to be better. Every day I make sure I tell my loved ones I love them. Maybe once a week, every Friday night, I take my lover out on a date. Or I go out and meet some new people, and I commit myself to putting up some certain money away to go to certain events or places that I always want to travel to. What do you want? Do you know? If you know what you want, write it out, put it on a vision board, and it will manifest for you. I am going to keep giving you many tools, recommending many books, many speakers to listen to, because you have to start programming your mind for this. Because your input determines your output. What goes in determines what you do with your time. And with 24 hours in a day, you can manifest miracles. There's nothing stopping you. There's no amount of children you have. There's no amount of money that you lack. There is nothing stopping you. Start releasing that, saying that there are no obstacles. That's a great affirmation. Say there are no obstacles to my success. Say that every morning. There are no obstacles to my success. There are no obstacles or barriers keeping me from being with my mate, finding that true love. There are no obstacles. Start saying that over and over and over again. Write it out. Repeat this, write it over and over and over again. And watch how it manifests in your life. Happy New Year! Be sure to go check out www.neferpeacocknubia.com. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have more videos coming up, but I definitely want to prepare you for this powerful time and celebrating this new year with this powerful Aries new moon. Much success, much love, peace, prosperity, and bliss to you. I love you. I do. Namaste. Peace.